Those who follow my path know my words as they are etched into their hearts. Death becomes a part of their life from the moment they pray with their desire to join my family. Becoming my children makes one's life a lonely one. To be able to see death is painful for mortals, the stench of mortality unbearable for most. But there are a few who can bear the burden of my blessings. I looked down upon one of my children as she walked back into the Underdark, one of pure and peaceful demeanour, who had always used my blessings to bring those at the end of their life a quiet and welcomed end. The poor daughter, I felt her anticipation to see her lover, a thieving dark elf, born with a target on his back. Somehow this cretin broke through the stony heart of my child. She adored him, and if I had a heart, it would break as she saw him lying amongst the home of his ancestors, beaten and stabbed, of which caused poison coursing through his veins. Though at the time he never cried in pain, he never begged for mercy. The lowest denominator of drow, an honest thief, laying in the gutter of his people, his life leaking away drop by drop as she knelt and held him, the tears running down her face. The demising elf opened his unswollen eye to see the beauty of his beloved.
I didn't expect this. A Paladin of death weeping over the dying. Didn't you always preach those damned words?
Shut up, you stupid elf! Why didn't you just come with me? Instead, you stayed here.
Oh, come on, love. Everyone knows my kind are not welcome anywhere. Those people you needed to help wouldn't have accepted you if you came to with a drow like me.
I don't care. You wouldn't be...
My love, we all knew that my time would come.
Shut up. Let's get you to a healer. We can... Why aren't you moving?
My sweet human. We knew that this moment was coming. You probably knew it better than me.
I can get you help! Please! Someone help!
Stop! Fuck. It's already spread too far anyways. No cleric, even if they didn't care about, you know, they can't save me. They'd only be delaying the inevitable at best. Fucking shite! So this is why they call it the Drill's cocktail.
Why are you like this? Why are you just giving up? Why are you so calm?
I'm engaged to a paladin who follows a deity of death. I have spent years traveling the various caverns and dungeons with you. I've probably heard your teachings from cover to bloody cover. I guess death's just a little less scary to me.
But...
I'm a fucking thief. Even amongst this rejected civilization, it's not a crime looked over. Your purple eyes are beautiful. Have I told you that?
Yes.
Well, you always said I wasn't the most creative talker. This poison's no joke, is it? I'm starting to feel it in my lungs. I probably won't be able to talk long, so I'm gonna say this now. I'm sorry that our lives together weren't to our expectations. And I love you. Even in the beyond, I love you.
You son of a bitch! Fuck you! Fuck your poison! Fuck you! You fucking drow!
Is that the light others people talk about in the end?
Yes, my love.
It's pretty. It reminds me of your hair.
Just rest up. They will come get you.
The young drow let go easily, extending his hand for me to grab. He was at peace, no regrets, sad, but hopeful she will find peace in his death. My child, however.
My God, who I serve. You who walk across the fields of the damned, who promises the blessings of mourning and pain, the traveler of beyond and further, I have a request!
What is thine request?
Take the souls of those who wronged him. Place them in the deepest pits of below.
What price will you pay?
I offer my life and dedication.
Then you shall have your faithful request. Her anger flowed into me. Her request became my focus. So I went to all the homes, all the plazas, all the stores, their souls feeling my punishment. Their souls burning to the eternity known as the fiery oblivion. Their screams sinking into my being as I continued my mission. One by one, every last drow was gone. If my being had a sense of morality, I would say that this was too far. As I took the last drow's soul, the last of a race sacrificed for one thief. My Paladin, my daughter who I had been so proud, was pushed so far into grieving that I was moved to eliminate the drow. I vanished, leaving her with the corpse of her beloved. Death is the only honest thing in life. Those words are etched into the hearts of my followers. No matter how strong or weak, all will either feel my cold welcoming embrace or the touch of my burning spite. There are none, even in the pantheons, that are outside of my grasp. This paladin knew that, and every decision was made with the clarity of life and death. Never feeling grief to this point, she carried him and buried him, marking it with my symbol, protecting his body for eternity from all who would rob it. She placed her own dagger with him, showing her price for his love. The contract between her and I had changed. She had only a year left on this plane before she would be able to reunite. Her last request to me, that the spirit of her beloved be allowed to visit her for 1 hour a day. I sent her on many quests. Some were to cause a death, others were to retrieve. She had the full grasp of death, a blessing given to those who allowed a contract to the soul. She travelled to and fro at my call. On her last day, she wrote a letter to what little family she had left, explaining who she was and that every action she took she was proud of. That her beloved was a drow, a thief, that she became an extension of death in order to make sure that justice was truly served. I myself made sure that letter was delivered safely. I sat with her while she waited for sundown, and as the last beam of light vanished, I took her by the hand into the beyond, her beloved drow waiting for her at the gate. They embraced and kissed. The drow silently took her hand and led her through the final door to spend their promised eternity.